Do you not like the stars? Alright, what is going on, guys? I don't exactly know what's going on in the background, but we're going to leave it there because it's quite relaxing. And I think it's very fitting for this situation. Now, this also marks the start of my first ever show or series, I guess you could call it, on this channel called Healing with Hope. I believe that's going to be the name. I'm not quite sure yet. I haven't really thought about it, but Healing with Hope, I think that's going to be the name. Basically, just a little disclaimer before we get into the rest of the video. Basically, I am going to have, sometimes it will be just me, just, this is going to be a place where I can vent. This is going to be a place where I can come out and tell you guys everything in hopes of reaching people who are going through the same thing, and in turn they know they're not alone, and all in all you're helping people, and that's all I've ever wanted to do. So I'm getting that opportunity right now. So as far as me just by myself talking and ranting and venting, I'm also going to have other people come on to the show as time goes on, and they're just going to talk. They're going to talk. They're going to tell you what's going on in their life and how they were able to get out of whatever situation they're in now, or were in, I should say. And yeah, it's going to be fun. So if you guys are looking forward to it, let me know down in the comments. Let me know if you guys want to see more like this. But yeah, I have a story for you guys today. So I'm back in this fucking hole, man. It feels wonderful. Let me tell you about it. By hole, I mean, do you guys remember? Hey. And I mean, do you guys remember my... I probably should have scripted this video out before I tried to make it. There was a point where I had broken down because of a single person who was in my life and is no longer in my life. That video is titled Depression. If you have not seen it, I will link it down in the description below. It'll explain a little bit more than what I'm going to explain today, but this is a new situation. It is about the exact same person, and I'm hoping that other people can benefit from this. I'm hoping that other people can benefit from knowing that they're not the only ones going through it. I am as well, and I'm sure that quite a bit of the 88 subscribers that I have right now are going through the same thing. So I guess my goal in this entire video is to get you guys to help each other. My videos are not always going to be enough. You know, I'm just starting out. But more on that thought later. Anyway, so also I'm going to try not to cut this as much as possible, but my dog's fucking shit up right now. Oh, disclaimer. Language will be used, and I'm sure tears will be shed in this show at some point in most episodes, because they're sad topics. Some of them will be sad, some of them will be happy, some of them will be really happy, and some of them will be really sad. I am literally making this for a place so that people can vent and people can just talk about whatever they want. And if you want to be on the show and you have a decent sounding microphone to where I'll be able to hear exactly what you're saying, let me know down in the comments and I will definitely get you on if you want to say a few things or whatever. Anyway, I'm not that big yet, but I'm just throwing the idea out there anyway. So today, or yesterday rather, I was informed that said person was talking a lot of shit about me. Basically, I'm making really, really, really mean comments about me to other people, um, saying things about parts of my body. Um, just it triggered me. It made me very upset to know that a person that I once loved and cared so much for, like so much for this person, I was planning a future with this person. I was, and the worst thing about this is knowing that I was planning a future with this person while at the time I was planning it, they were also planning a future with another person at the same time. And this person that I'm talking, should I just say she? Like, you guys know already. I'm not. I mean, I'm. You guys might think I'm gay actually, but I'm not. It's a she. Anyway, she had. Or I'll just go back to this person. It seems a little bit personal if I say she. That's so weird. But this person had basically talked to the person that they are with now before they had broken up with me. I don't know for how long. It must have been for a while. I don't know what else had been going on. I'm not willing to know. I don't want to know. If you know, don't tell me. I don't want to know. Um, and basically, this person had broken up with me about, I want to say, a few days before Valentine's Day, which really scares me because I know that this person got together with the other person on the 7th of February, which is 7 days before Valentine's Day. That's fucked up. Like, you honestly had to be really attached to this person while you were going out with me that you could just off me and get onto him right on the spot. Like, that's so fucked. Oh, I'm getting triggered. Okay. But I also figured out that the things she was saying about me was not true. She was not saying these things that I was told she was saying, and I confronted the person um, who told me what she was saying, who told me, who lied to me, basically saying that she had said all these things when she didn't. So, um, I think one of the things that hurt the most out of this is I had stayed away from. I'm just gonna say her. Can I just say she, please? Like, it's not even. Y'all don't know her name. I'm not gonna throw her name out there. It doesn't matter. Um, basically, I had. Oh fuck! I lost my train of thought. I gotta get back. Hang on. Doggo's just chilling in my lap. I guess it just hurts really bad knowing that you are what this person said. Like, this person or she promised you that you were all she needed, you were all she wanted. Um, it feels so weird saying she. Why the fuck does it this person? Fuck you. I'm saying this person. Um, this person basically just allows you to pour all of your trust into them, and you'll ask them, like, am I enough for you? You'll ask them that happens in almost every relationship. People will get insecure. You will ask, am I enough for you? And they always answer, you're more than enough, or you're enough. And that's exactly what this person did, saying you're more than enough, and you always will be more than enough. Well, um, knowing that that wasn't true, obviously, because I don't know who the fuck he is, but you went right to him. And you just kinda looked at me and was like, fuck you, I'm gonna go to this guy over here. And that's how that played out. Now I'm just looking at these stars. I can see them on my home monitor. I don't I have them full screen. The channel name is at the top right. I don't exactly think I can show it. That's why I'm using my face cam to cover it. It's getting to a point now where the pain is physical. It is no longer. It's still emotional and mental, obviously, but it's hit a new level. Like my chest physically hurts now. There's a pain I can actually feel right now. That's on the right side of my chest muscle, and it's underneath my rib cage. And every time, I don't know if you guys have this, but people with anxiety, let me know if you have this. When you get really nervous about something suddenly, and you get really anxious, and you can feel that rush over you. I don't know if you have that, but when that happens to me, that pain just, it's a straight shot, and I don't know where it comes from or what it's from. It's kind of scary sometimes because it does hurt pretty bad. Um, but yeah, this is I really want to use this. I really think this is good for me and for maybe some of you that need help. I really think this is good because maybe you can know that you guys aren't alone, and I'm voicing it. I'm right here in front of you, and I'm voicing it, and I hope whoever is behind the camera, um, I hope you'll understand like where I'm coming from. I mean, I'm only 19 years old. I haven't even experienced life or love yet. Um, at least that's what most people will say. But it's very difficult. It is very difficult to go day by day knowing that you were not enough, and the person that you love so much does not love you. They don't give a fuck about you, and that's something that you have to accept it. You can't get around it, because if you try to get around it, you're only going to make things worse for yourself, as you're going to bring hope upon yourself, saying that maybe they don't hate me, maybe they don't, maybe they do feel some sort of feelings towards me. But you have to scrap that idea. You have to scrap it immediately, and you have to tell yourself this can be cruel unless you take it the correct way. Um, you have to tell yourself that this person doesn't have feelings for you anymore, and they don't love you, and they don't care for you. They don't give a shit. You have to tell yourself that. At least in my shoes, I have to tell myself that in order to. I hate to say this because I don't like hating people, but in order to not care about this person, I have to tell myself that. And I can't care about this person now, but maybe in the future I can, I don't know, just let it all go, and let it all be in the past. But right now it's very fresh on my mind, even though it's been a month and a half since it happened, and that's even crazy. That's insane. It feels like it happened last week. Um, I don't know if any of you are religious. I also I fell out of faith. That is something that happened because of this, and it's so pathetic. You cannot let someone, I've said this before in my depression video, you cannot let someone who is not in your life run it. And it's, I hope you guys can hear me. I didn't check audio at all before I started this video, so I really hope that you guys can hear the ambience that's going on. let's bring it up a little bit. Let's be real and just bring it up a little bit and see what happens. Um, but anyway, it's getting to a point where I cannot avoid this person at all either. Everyone I talk to, all of my friends are always like, "Oh, I saw her doing this with this person," and "Oh, not to make you angry or upset or anything, but I think she was cheating on you," or "Oh, these people, she was being really friendly with this guy during your relationship." Fuck off. Like, I don't want to hear that. I really don't. If you know, everybody who knows me personally, if you know anything about this girl, don't tell me. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care what it is. She could have cheated on me 4 times. I don't care. Don't tell me. If you tell me, you've just ruined like the next 3 to 4 months for me. I will be thinking about it for the next month at least, and that's dumb. You coming to say, hey, you got problems too, huh? What are you doing? I still don't think he likes the stars. You got problems too, huh? You want to tell him? You want to tell him? Tell him you got a spanking? Oh, did you get a spanking? Yes, you did. I love this dog. Say, you are the only love I need, right? Yes. Don't leave me. Okay, he laid down. That's cool. But I feel really good about this. I feel really, really good about this. And I meant about what I'm doing here, not about the situation. I'm trying to figure out if there's anything else that I actually wanted to talk about. Ever since all of this started to happen, oh, another thing. I'll talk about this now. Um, when girls may not realize this, but when you say something like this, it kind of triggers us. Um, so basically, this person that lied to me, saying that my ex was saying a lot of things about me that were not true. Um, I went to her and basically just said, told her what was going on, told her what was going on in an overly aggressive way that I probably shouldn't have at all. But I was just very upset because my mind was all over the place and I was thinking about her already. And I was pissed. I was like done with the day. And it was 7 o'clock in the morning. That was this morning. And she basically just responded like on the part where she had said things about certain body parts. And she replied on that saying, well, why would I compare? Now, what she doesn't realize is she just told me that she's seen him. That's gonna trigger me. Like, that's gonna make me want to fuck this guy up. Now, I'm not a fighter. I'm not gonna touch this guy. I'd get my ass whooped. I'm not saying, I don't even want a fight. I don't want to hate anyone. I don't want to feel rage towards anyone. I want peace and love in my life, and that's what I'm trying to find right now, but I can't do it. And what was crazy is this person made me feel that. They made me feel that peace and that love that I spread towards other people. And once I realized that I was happy making other people happy, and then she had left, I didn't want that to be the end of it. Just because she had chose to do what she did to me, that doesn't mean that I should take it out on everyone else, if you get what I'm saying. So I think I could use all this pent up rage and just overall being upset, and throw it into something like this. This being a straight up passion project, actually. Like, this could be really cool. Um, that is, if anyone watches it, give me feedback down in the comments on if you think this is a good idea or not. Or maybe if you could relate to any of the things that I'm saying. Oh my god. Hey. I'm tired. I got 3 hours of sleep last night, by the way, after hearing that. So, the person that told me, you know who you are. Thank you. Greatly appreciate it. Once again, if anyone knows anything about this girl, the people who know me personally, don't say anything. I beg you of that. And don't be that person that's gonna be like, oh, I know some things about her, but I'm not gonna tell you because you won't like it. I'm gonna throat punch you. Don't do that either. That's dumb. Because then you're gonna have me thinking about that forever. Just don't mention it at all. And we will get along. I'm trying to think of more stuff. So basically, you know for damn sure in your mind, and I'm speaking for all here, you know for damn sure in your mind that you want to tell this person off. You want to be that you can get so mad sometimes to where you want to tell this person off and you just want to say fuck you, like you can die for all I care, that kind of thing. You don't want to do that. That's not something that you want to do, and it's very difficult. It's very, very difficult to not do. I'm going to open up a new tab here because I want to look up a video. We're actually going to go back to this for a minute. Yes, this is a playable freaking video. Don't get mad at me. Wanted to look up a video to actually show you guys. It's a Markiplier video, but I think it's something that I want in my life, and his fans, the crowd that shout to him during his panels, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about here. If I could just find it, but I'll keep talking to you as I'm looking for it. No, don't do that. Why'd you do that? Yeah, basically you just want to tell this person off. You just want to be that person to say fuck you, to say that they're worthless, to put them down, to make them feel like shit, just as they made you. But you can't. You can't, because you know deep down that they don't deserve it. They don't deserve for you to harass them. They just didn't like you. And that's the most difficult part, knowing that you are not in control of this. And I'm not a control freak, but for someone you have put so much time and effort into, for someone that you were planning a future with, for someone that you were ready to live with, it stings. It's super hard to know that they went behind your back to a man or a kid that they thought was better than you. They went to someone who they thought was better than you and decided to hook up with them. And you can't do anything about it. Now, this is also the point where we have to turn and be the better person, which is without a doubt the hardest part of the entire thing. You have to be a better person. You have to you can't insult them constantly. You can't do that. That's not something you can do. You have to forget them. You don't have to forgive them. I don't believe in a complete forgive and forget system. Um, I believe that you'll forgive naturally within time. I don't believe that you have to forgive right away. Um, and you also don't have to forgive in order to forget. I don't believe that either. You can wash this all away, but when you see that person, you can still have hate in your heart for them. That's not a good thing, but it can happen. Um, I know my thoughts are all over the place, but this is what, the second time I'm making a video like this, and it's very difficult. It's very difficult to do this without breaking down in any kind of way. I'm a softie. I have such a soft heart, and when I throw my heart at you like I did her, and she just wasn't interested, I guess. I don't really know. I really don't know about anything with this person anymore. I no longer trust anything that they've said, besides the part where they told me they didn't say anything about me. That really does not seem like them. But then again, everything they've done doesn't seem like them. You know, I thought I had made such an impact in their life because they would tell me that I did. They would tell me that I made such an impact in their life, and that's something I strive for. I strive for that. I strive to have those moments where people are like, wow, you know, what you said or what you did, that really helped me. And for her to say it, it was just on a whole new level, because obviously it was a significant other. You know, you love them. It's it's difficult. I'm gonna search up for this video. Give me 1 second. So I'm gonna turn this portion of it. Actually, I'm gonna make myself smaller here so that you guys can see. Actually, I'm gonna take myself off for a moment. I want you guys to see this because I think that it's a perfect example. This guy is strong. He is dumb strong, and I think it's what I should strive to be as well, because he is an icon for me. He's a role model. I look up to him because he's doing exactly what I want to do, and he's in the exact position I want to be in. And the reaction from the crowd in this is incredible. So the question that they get is, if you could go back in time and tell yourself one thing, what would it be? And this was his answer.
Wow. I'd probably tell myself, you know, just when I was a teenager, I'd probably tell myself that it was going to be okay, you know.
Alright, so I don't know if you heard that, but he said that he would tell his teenage self that it would be okay. Because looking in, I mean, if you look where he's at now, honestly, I'm going to bring myself back here. If you look at where he's at now, honestly, he's on this stage with the rest of his friends, talking at a panel made specifically for him, and they sold out the room, and it's a theater. They sold out the entire theater strictly for this. he is where I want to be right now. Strictly because of this reason. We will get back to this, I swear. I'm going to leave again for one moment and we will continue to listen.
You know, I tell myself that, you know, because I was always wondering if I was just wandering and drifting through life, but it, I wouldn't change anything. Like, I wouldn't tell me something that would change what I do, because everything that I did led me up to this point in my life, and everything I did. I know. I know. But even that, like even going to engineering school and even dropping out, like those choices which were very hard for me to do at the time, even going into engineering school, even committing to keep my studies going, like it led me here with you guys, and it, I wouldn't.
I just realized you guys can't hear me. But basically, I don't know if you heard what that woman screamed, but she had said, "You've saved a lot of lives." And then all the other people started to scream, "I love you, we love you, Mark." Um, Being known for not only comedic videos on YouTube, but being known for saving lives, saving actual lives by achieving your own goal, that's a dream in itself. Like, that's a dream come true for me. I want that to happen. I want to help as many people in this world as possible so they do not feel the same pain that I feel right now. And anything that's happened in my life, I don't want anyone to feel that same pain because I think it's unfair. Yes, I think pain is unfair. I don't think anyone should have to go through it. And yes, we're gonna go back to this because it's ambient. Um, Basically, I won't take up too much more of your guys' time, but that reaction he gets from the crowd almost makes me break down. Um, to hear that you've saved so many lives and you've helped so many people just by doing what you love to do, and for me, I love to help people. I love to do that. That's one of the things that, like, if I can help someone and help them be happy, then that's where my happiness will come from. And it's very it is wonderful. It is a wonderful sight to see someone who has not been doing so great um, sort of rebirth themselves and completely change their life around. It's something I have witnessed before, and honestly, it's something I have caused before, according to families, or a family. Sorry, I went to say family members, but I said families. That's just weird. Um, and people have just told me in the past, I have caused this. I don't know how I've caused this, but I'm so glad that we could be a part of it. I'm so glad that not only me, but us in the YouTube community can help each other, because if I get big enough, I'm not going to be able to reach out to every single, one individual person. Obviously, I can keep doing this. If you guys want to see more of this, let me know. I can keep doing this, and maybe it will help someone. Maybe it will help them feel better. And I guess we'll take this one step at a time. So I love you all, and hey, I'm doing an outro. I love you all, and please, for the love of God, be kind to each other. Don't be, don't do what this person has done to me. If you have, okay, listen, girls and guys, if you have an issue in your relationship where you're thinking about leaving your significant other for another person or just leaving them at all, communicate. Let them know now. Do not go behind their backs. And if you have been going behind their backs, tell them. I promise, it's going to be a hell of a lot better than them finding out on their own or them finding out after the fact. I'm saying that from personal experience. Yes, you can sniff the mic, but you can't eat it. So, that's mine. Thanks. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this, and I really want to keep doing this for you guys. Hopefully, it's reaching some people, letting them know, they're not alone, and at any point in time, you get the chance to help someone, do it, because you never know what someone's going through, and you never know the rage or anger that they're holding inside. So I really appreciate you guys watching, and I will see all of you lovelies in the next one. Ew, that sounded weird. I'll see all of you beautiful people in the next one. Peace.